Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is SEKAR and this is my friend.
My name is Siti
And now we want to show you guys the unboxing warehouse in Alfamart. Keep on watching.
Her name is Vicky Firman Pragita. He works in the PS Return Selection at PT SIT or Such Alfa Trijaya, which is on MT Haryono Street, and he has been working for 7 months. All goods in the warehouse will always be counted once a month when stock taking. At PTSITs in the Cilacap area, West Java, do not yet use technology or assistive device in calculating goods in the warehouse. They still use manually calculation, namely by handwriting. After the goods in the warehouse are calculated, the next step is to note that it is right on paper or SO. Work in the logistic warehouse, there are responsive departments which progress, return, loading, courier, sampling, and manual. The activities carried out by Vicky warehouse staff in the return selection focus on collecting data on items from the damaged or expired store that are returned to the warehouse and the data and hand over to the supplier for the return. In the warehousing selection, there is a division of work or shift. However, each warehouse department is different. Some work in the morning, afternoon, evening, and night shift. The activities carried out by Vicky as warehouse staff in the return selection focus on collecting data on items from the damaged or expired store that are returned to the warehouse and the data and hand over to the supplier for the return. The important activity is the picking process, because the picking process for goods in the warehouse is picked in containers and must be sent to the store, so that the store does not lack goods. How to calculate or ensure the number of items in the data and basically are the same, namely by looking at the quantity of the goods with whether they are in accordance with the OH of the good. If there are missing items, it will definitely be seen when the SO is done. Then the solution they do is look for goods with less rupiah or price so that when the SO minus is not too big. If there are missing items, it will definitely be seen when the SO is done. Then the solution they do is look for goods with less rupiah or price so that when the SO minus is not too big.
The most frequently purchased item at PTSAT Source Alfa Trijaya Cilacap branch is drinks and snacks, oil, rice, sugar, serum, or skincare products. Cheap or expensive items must be there, and depending on store promos such as drinks that lower prices when the promo gets on free, the cheapest item at PTSAR Cilacap branch is Chupa Chup, and the most expensive item is serum. If there are items received that are not suitable for use or consumption, the goods will enter the supplier's items returned to the supplier. The amount of stocks sent from the supplier will be seen whether the amount is less or not appropriate, because unloading will be checked one by one before the item sent by the supplier. Distinguish the types of stock items in the warehouse is by grouping the items by company or type according to the alphabet. It is estimated that there are more than 500 items in the warehouse. If the amount of stock sent and requested does not match, the employee working in the warehouse will confirm to the supplier the related goods that are not accompanied by the existing goods. The average items that stored in the warehouse are snacks and various kinds of drinks. The way to manage all types and amount of stock in the warehouse is to pay attention to the stock every day. The purpose of this activity is to ensure that stock items are always available and can find out an accurate total inventory every time. If the document is incomplete, we can resolve it by rechecking, revising, and self-evaluating the omissions that occur.
Thank you guys for watching this video and bye bye.